Hello everyone. So today we look into even numbers as well as odd numbers. So going through definition, that is very simple. Like a number which is divisible by 2 completely, those numbers are called even numbers. The numbers which are not even numbers are called odd numbers. So the definition is clear. Divisible by 2. Divisible by 2, a number which is divisible by 2 are called even numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. These are not divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. So examples includes 2, 0, 4, 6, 8, some 14, 18, etc. Whereas the numbers which are not even numbers, example 1, 5, 7, 11, 13, 15, so on. Okay, so these numbers are called even numbers, the other numbers are called odd numbers. And here an important point is all the prime numbers are odd numbers except 2. So 2 is the only even prime. So there may be a question, which is the only even prime? So 2 is the only even prime, whereas all the other prime numbers are odd numbers, so which are not divisible by 2. That means a remainder will be 1. A number when divisible by 2, the remainder will be 1. So those kind of numbers are called odd numbers, and the prime numbers which we have are all odd numbers except 2. So 2 is the only one and only one even prime number, and 0 is even number. Remember that 0 is always any even number. And with these two concepts, I am going to give some extra information on this product. So if suppose let's say E is even number, odd is odd number, O is odd number, the product of even and even number is always even number, and even and odd is always even, odd and even is always even, whereas odd and odd number is odd number. Suppose example may be examples. Okay, so even and even could be 4 into 8. This will give you 32, which is an even number, and this could be some 2 into 5, which is 5 is an odd number, 2 is an even number, that is 10, this is even number. And here maybe 7 into 10, this is actually 70, which is a even number. Whereas odd into odd will be odd. For example, 5 into 7. Okay, so 5 into 7, that will give you 35, which is an odd number. So this information will be useful when you require some speed calculations in competitive exams. Okay, so remember this. At the same time, there will be what is the product of two positive numbers, what is the product of two negative numbers, what is the product of plus into minus, and similarly I will show you that also here. And plus into plus will always give you plus, and plus into minus will give you minus, minus into minus will give you plus, minus into plus will give you minus. So this example is very important. Similarly, how we multiply two numbers and the product will be even or odd. Similarly, if suppose we have two numbers which are two positive numbers or two negative numbers, or one is positive, one is negative, the product will be respective values. Suppose we multiply two positive numbers, that will be positive number. Like suppose 10 into 11, these are two positive numbers, this is 110, the product will be 110. If suppose a positive number and a negative number, if suppose 10 into minus 1, this will be minus 10. Similarly, minus into minus, minus 1 into minus 5, this will give you 5. Okay, and if suppose minus value into plus value, maybe minus 2 into plus 6, that is 12, that will be minus 12. So these are all examples of some product of two numbers. In this case, those are even and odd, and in this case, this is plus and minus. And here, if we observe clearly, here we do have plus into plus, that is plus, and even into even, that is even. If there is a case, if the examiner asks you a question, if product of two random numbers and you need to have you have many multiple numbers and you need to find the exact value, the logic is simple. Here the number is even and this is odd, the product should be odd, as we discussed here. Even into odd, the product should be even. So here the product of these two numbers, even into odd, should be an even number, and at the same time plus into plus should be plus. That means a product of two numbers, suppose here the product should be a positive even number. So if there is some random number, you don't know, like 2 3 5 6 4 7 into some random blah 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 number, and you have a big plus or minus in front of that, and you have multiple options there, it will be so confusing that there are two signs, plus and negative, and that too the product will be different. Don't take that much time. A simple logic, plus into minus or minus into plus, that will give you the exact value there. Go to that number, and then if suppose it is an odd number and it is odd number, what will be the value? So those matching these two probabilities, you will get to the option easily. So this kind of logics will be useful for you in the competitive exam, saving your time a lot. ఓకే, సో ఇలాంటి మీకు చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూడొచ్చు. సింపుల్గా ఈవెన్ ఇంటూ ఈవెన్ ఏముంది, ఆడ్ ఇంటూ ఆడ్ ఏముంది, ప్లస్ ఇంటూ ప్లస్ ఏముంది, ప్లస్ ఇంటూ మైనస్, మైనస్ ఇంటూ ప్లస్ ఏముంది, ఈ రెండు మిక్స్ చేసి మీకు 4 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఇట్లా ర్యాండమ్గా, ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ నెంబర్కి ప్లస్ ఏం మెన్షన్ చేయను కాబట్టి సమ్ 587 ఉందనుకోండి. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ మైనస్ ఇంటూ ప్లస్ ఏమవుతుంది, మైనస్ ఇంటూ ప్లస్ మైనస్ అవుతుంది. అండ్ ఇదేంటి ఆడ్ నెంబర్, అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో ఆడ్ నెంబర్. ప్రోడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ టూ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ ఏంటి, ఆడ్ నెంబర్. సో ఇక్కడ ఆడ్ రావాలి, అండ్ ఆప్షన్స్లో మీకు ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఇఫ్ ఈ ట్రిక్ని ఫాలో అయితే మీకు ఆప్షన్ వచ్చింది, దెన్ యూ గో ఫర్ ఇట్ బ్లైండ్లీ. ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఈజ్ మోర్ దెన్ మల్టిపుల్ ఆప్షన్స్ లైక్ నెగిటివ్ వాల్యూ, నెగిటివ్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్, టూ నెగిటివ్ ఆడ్, దెన్ you go for the further simplification, like the last two digits, 7 7 are 14, the odd number, the last value in the odd number should be, in its place value should be 4. So that kind of 7 7 are 49, so 49, 7 7 are 49, right? So the last value should be 9. So that kind of examples and tricks will be I will teach you later, like 49, right? So the last value should be 9. So those kind of examples I will teach you later, but here, considering these examples, even into even and odd into odd, so on, the product of two numbers as well as their signs matters a lot. Yeah, that's it for this video. I'll go through further concepts in the next videos. Yeah, thank you. Please like and subscribe, share. Thank you.